you still sore?
I can't work here no more.
It'll be all right.
And we have the cure. This new miracle drug, OxyContin.
Kaitlyn, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good too. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you.
First off, I've seen the first 3 episodes, and by the end of them, my primary thought was, oh my God, she must be absolutely exhausted in every way that an actress or an actor can be exhausted, because emotionally, psychologically, even physically, every scene towards, the second or third episode, you're in real pain. The character's in real pain. At the end of those days, you're just like, I'm done. I'm ready for bed.
Yeah. It was. It probably was one of the most physically and emotionally taxing roles that I've ever had to do, or gotten to do, rather. And there were some days that were harder than others. Some days where I did just like face plant into a pillow at the end of the day. But I feel like, as much as I gave so much of myself to this character, and I almost just completely forgot about how I was feeling sometimes, and really wanted to give everything I had to her, because I felt like she deserves that. And but I do want to say that what hard days I was having and challenges I faced during this project is nothing in comparison to what someone actually going through addiction has to go through. And it's I was very aware of that, but I will say, yes, it was one of the hardest things I've done as an actor, and it all feels very, very worth it, obviously, because we were coming together to make something that was going to be very eye-opening for people.
Yeah, like I think just from even the episodes I've seen, like there is a sense of like magnetism with that character, where even when she's at her like pain, I guess, at her peak, you're so on her side throughout the whole thing. It's so understandable. Yeah. So I want to congratulate you on that. First
Thank
off.
you.
Secondly, Michael Keaton. Most of your scenes most of your scenes in this that we've seen so far are with him, and obviously you've had even already a tremendous career and had some amazing co-stars. But there must be a certain sense of safety. You're like, I'm doing my scene with Batman, so I think I'm good. In your shoes, I'd be like, hello, Michael, can you tell me all the stories of your entire life? Is that like difficult for you not to just be like, tell me everything about Hollywood?
Oh, I know. Well, that's a perfect way to describe him. He does feel like a security blanket. He's so, he's so kind and supportive, and just has a certain energy on set as soon as he walks into the room. I truly am such a big fan of his. And he is on my bucket list of actors to work with. So there was that. And I was just very nervous to meet him. But I couldn't really talk to him I couldn't ask him about I got too nervous. I couldn't ask him about his past work. I couldn't ask him to do the Beetlejuice voice, although I did witness that one time on set. He did it for somebody. Yes, I did see that. But just working with him and doing a scene with him is just so fun and so cool. Honestly, I can't think of better words. It is just so cool to be able to do scene work with him and connect with him. And especially because, these two characters have such a special bond. And, for Betsy, Dr. Phoenix is someone that has always seen her for who she is and has always accepted her, has known her whole life, and they have she really confides in him, and he really, he's the one that's sort of the driving force for her to get out of town and go live her life. And not worry so much. And it was just amazing getting to do scenes with him. I really, really, really admire him so much.
I think we're about to run out of time, but I just do want to say that Booksmart was one of my favorite movies, literally of all time. I absolutely love that movie so much.
Me too.
It's a film where I'm like, we don't need a sequel, but also I want a sequel right now, please. Thank you very much. But like every project you're a part of, like when I seen you in Beautiful Boy with Timothée Chalamet, it was like everyone in this. It's so great to see young talent finally getting the spotlight they deserve, and it's great to see you in this. It's great to see you in everything else that you're coming part of. But did I read correctly that in one of your next movies, your parents are George Clooney and Julia Roberts?
Yes, you did read that correctly. I'm still processing that news, and I leave next week. So I'm going to have to calm down or something before I meet them. I just can't. I really can't believe it. I cannot. Yeah, that's true. I can't believe it, but it is true. Yes, that is happening.
That's. I mean, your parents are George Clooney and Julia Roberts in a movie like that. That's dream casting. It just doesn't get any better than that.
I know. It's just one of them is crazy, but then two of them at once is a lot.
That's iconic levels of crazy. And we're on board. We're on board for it.
We're on board. We're on board. I am certainly on board.
Fantastic. Yeah, Kaitlyn, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Oh, thank you. Have a good
day.
We're going to cure the world of its pain.